Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for coming back. For those who've subscribed, for those who haven't yet subscribed, please do subscribe. Don't forget, whether you get to the end of this video or right now, please do subscribe. Today we're going to talk about part 3 of finances in marriage. This is the last part of the part series of the finances in marriage. We're gonna go to part 3 today. So today I'm gonna be I'm gonna be talking about some pointers I found in this book. This is What's Your Move, from NicoletteMashile, a financial bunny, for those who know her. For those who don't, check her out, whether it's YouTube or whatever. You'll see that she's got gems, especially to help us in our financial journey and us get into a healthy network. So part 3, I'm going to take from chapter 17 of her book, which is titled The Price of Love. So in marriage, and obviously in a relationship, or if you are in a relationship perhaps, so in love, there are some things, especially with regards to finances, that will actually be sort of like sore spots, or places where we don't disagree a lot, especially when it comes to finances. So the first one is debt. So it is bad if debt, if one of the partners, especially in marriage, is the one incurring debt all the time. It becomes bad, because in marriage, it's not just you who gets affected. It's not just the one party who gets affected by debt. It becomes both of you, because you are trying to build something. You guys are working together to get your finances in order and to get yourself financially free. So if one of the partners is constantly going back, getting debt, it really does have an effect in the relationship. So that is one of the prices of love. The other one is money, personality, and attitude. We've spoken about this in the first part, where we spoke about money archetypes. And remember, my husband and I don't have the same archetype. So I'm more of a penny pincher. He's more of the gifter and spender. So I'm a penny pincher and gifter. Okay. So because of that, we've all got these money habits ingrained in us. So just like the money archetypes, when you are in a relationship, you should be a saver, but also spend when necessary. I struggle with that one. As I mentioned, sometimes I overthink, and then until I don't spend, and sometimes it's necessary, but I'm like, no, we'll need this for a rainy day. So I sometimes struggle with spending even when it's necessary. So, and then it gets worse when one of the partners is a saver and the other is a spender. So it becomes bad when one of you is a spender and one of you is a saver. In our situation, we have that situation where one is a spender, one is a saver. So it does become a bit of a challenge, because the spender's motto is money comes in, money goes. So yeah, those are the type of things that will kind of cause some conflicts now and then in terms of finances in marriage. All right, so there's also the other price of love, which is income disparity. So sometimes one of you is either earning more than the other, or in our situation, where there was a time where there was just one income. So it can happen that, and sometimes unknowingly, it can happen that one of the partners might feel underestimated or of no value, just because the other is either earning more or the other is the only one earning. So sometimes in marriage there are those things, and so as I mentioned, it's about bringing in that balance about your guys' money archetypes, your guys' spending habits. So it's about coming to an understanding and sort of like getting to some sort of a balance. Then there are in-laws and extended family members. So in marriage as well, so it becomes a big problem if one of you is one of the partners in the marriage is one that was called on. So prior to getting married, they're the one who are called on all the time. Oh, we need this, we need this, we need this, and obviously, they would do it immediately. But now you in marriage, you have a family. So how do you balance that? So it will become a problem if you are the sibling who's called on whenever members of the extended family need to be bailed out, or when mom needs to buy groceries, or sister needs to pay the son's school fees. So you shouldn't help to the detriment of your relationship. So don't help to the detriment of your relationship or your marriage or whatever. You really, really need to strike a balance in terms of helping your family and also not helping to the detriment of your family. So those are the other things of finances in marriage. So, and then the other one is that's mine, that is yours. I will admit it's a struggle. It's a struggle saying this is ours. I still have that thing of there are things that I want to be mine. Like, yeah. Nonetheless, so you need to communicate about finances in marriage, because at the end of the day, the debt that you have in the home, or whatever financial decision is being made in the home, affects the family. It does not just affect you. So you really need to communicate with your partner about finances, about any debt that you have, about debt that you're struggling to pay, so that you work together. So there's no debt that's that person's debt and debt that's my debt, if you know what I mean. So even in a relationship, it's not his debt. In marriage, sorry, it's not his debt, her debt, it's your debt, because you are working together to get to a financially healthy place as a family, because now it is finances in marriage, right? So any move that involves money should have consent from both of you. So you can't just go and buy the latest Porsche because you felt like you deserve it, or go and buy whatever, the latest outfit or the latest fashion trend. You have to discuss every single financial decision, any money decision that comes about. I admit again, sometimes I struggle with communicating every single, because as we mentioned, we have different money archetypes. I am the penny pincher, I am the saver. So at times I really think through what I'm doing. I don't just haphazardly do it. So when I do it, I've already thought it through. So sometimes it's like, okay, why should I still communicate it? Because it would have been needed at the time. And then whereas on the other hand, the spender will maybe spend, and then you realize, oh, what happened? How did we spend this much? You know what I'm saying? So you do have to communicate in marriage about your finances, every single financial decision, even if it's deciding on small things like clothing or whatever else. So we really need to communicate about finances. No, none of the financial decision or none of the debts are yours and the other theirs. So in finances, when it comes to the price of love, in marriage, every single decision is communicated. You can handle debt together as a couple because it's not yours and theirs. You are together in this. With extended family, you can really sit down, talk about how it affects the family in terms of you as a partner either helping all the time, or you as a partner having so with regards to family and extended family. There's also a point where in the book it mentions that one of the partner might come from a very well-off family, and every time you guys are in a fix, the first thing is my dad or my mom will help us with this. Sometimes it might really affect the marriage and the finances in marriage, because it's like how all the time we have a fix in the house or something is wrong, we just call on the parents. That can also be one of the prices and detriment of finances in marriage. So you really need to strike a balance in every single thing. when it comes to family and extended family, sit down and really see how exactly it is affecting you, whether it's the party who helps all the time, or you have a family member who's always willing to just take you out of a fix as a family. It can have an effect. So really talk about those things. And then as well, when it comes to this is mine, this is yours, like I said, it's a struggle. I still need to work on that. And really we need to so even in your marriage, if there's still a struggle of this is mine, this is yours, consider this. Talk about all the financial decisions and any financial decision that needs to be made. Really communicate about it. Communicate about anything you're gonna buy, because yes, it needs money, it needs your finances as a family. So really communicate about those things. And then income disparity, also that it comes with communicating. Okay, how do you feel that maybe the other party is earning more? If your husband is earning more and you're probably feeling not valued or whatever, talk about those things and be able to really come to a place where you guys are really of understanding, especially in that part, because unfortunately we live in an age where yes, the income gap is big, especially male and female. So we don't yet see a time where we'll get to households where the income is the same at all the time. So it's all about talking about it and being able to reach a balance in everything. All these things come with reaching a balance with debt, not incurring too much debt as a partner, working yourselves out of this debt, and together you can work yourself out of debt. Income disparity, communication, extended family, communication. So communication and financial freedom and getting to a healthy network comes together. Don't forget, if you haven't got this book yet, it has a lot of gems and it will really help in your financial journey as well, and it will really help in getting you to a healthy net worth as well. So if you can get the book, because today I took the pointers from the book, chapter 17, The Price of Love. So thank you so much again for watching. I hope this video was helpful. I hope this series of the finances in marriage was helpful in you really looking into your finances, looking into your money archetypes, how you both manage money differently, and how you can strike a balance when it comes to that, and also how you can work together to get to a financially being free from financially being free from debt, and also getting to that healthy net worth. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. There's a red subscribe button under the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to click notification bell to receive notifications of new videos. See you next time. Ciao.